Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about our good old friend Kaspa. I appreciate each and every one of you guys from the Kaspa community for showing so much love on the daily updates, and you guys know the drill. Continue supporting and you will see the continuation of these updates that are bringing you guys. So looking across the market, you are seeing a lot of green across the board, and we're seeing a lot of volatility within the price of, Bitcoin as well as the crypto space. And I know a lot of people are kind of ticked off at that, but you're seeing once again the market trending back into the green. Something specific changed, and I will obviously talk about that. You're seeing Kaspa actually up 4.1%. It's actually holding quite well compared to some of the other projects across the board. Like I said, there is a catalyst behind that specifically right now. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So looking at the price, 16.6 cents. So it's back above 16 cents right now. Also up 2.5% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap is back above 4 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $83.1 million. In terms of the rank, it's currently ranked at the top 25th spot, and that is obviously really nice to see. Really, really impressive considering it's not even listed on major centralized exchanges, and smart contracts haven't even launched, and it's already at these valuations and levels. So yeah, great in terms of that. But before we get into any further, you guys know the drill. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance index, guys, something has changed. You can see the dominance index actually went down. We actually saw the dominance going down to 56.84%. Nothing too crazy, but I want you guys to look at it from this point of view and how important this really is. Dominance index is actually retesting some levels we haven't seen since 2021. Let that sink in. So pretty much since 3 years. More than 3 years already. So Bitcoin dominance has not been this high since the year of 2021, and you can see this for yourself. We have extensive amount of resistance around this 57, to be exact, around 57.5% level, and you did see a little bit of a retracement. So nothing too crazy in terms of getting excited. I still do believe that the dominance can switch quite fast, and it's still really, really high. It's still on the brink of breaking out, but you did see a little bit of a drop. And on top of that, if you're looking at Bitcoin didn't have an explosive day. You guys are probably looking at the market saying, oh yeah, this is looking great. So you would think that, Bitcoin had an amazing day. But what if I told you Bitcoin didn't have that big of a day? Bitcoin is still below the psychological support level, which of course right now is not a support, it's a resistance. And, it actually is not even past that. And, you're seeing some of the coins actually bouncing better than Bitcoin right now. And this is the importance of, focusing on the dominance index and, really looking at these tools quite seriously. So Bitcoin is still obviously not above that psychological level, which is at 60K. And of course, most importantly, at my confirmation level, in order for me to feel bullish for the overall market, which is around $64,000. And again, everyone looks at the market differently. I look at it completely different. I need the price of Bitcoin sitting above $64,000 in order for me to be bullish in the immediate term. And as of now, that's not the case. So like I said, even though we're seeing some exciting times around the board, your portfolio might be looking green, I still do believe that we're not out of the woods just yet. We do need to hit specific levels for us to kind of get that confirmation as of now. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with Kaspa. And, speaking about the traditional markets, there's still a lot of uncertainty, believe it or not. And we can kind of sense the uncertainty even in the Bitcoin's momentum, because, you're saying the dominance increasing. Of course, some people are going to come out and say, well, the dominance is increasing due to the fact that Bitcoin could potentially hit an all-time high. But I think there's some uncertainty increase, and that is also playing a crucial role for this number to increase at a very, very high rate. And a lot of people don't understand that. But let's take a look at what's happening with Kaspa right now. So Kaspa, as I've said to you guys earlier, is back above 16 cents, to be exact, around 16.5 cents. We're re-entering the 61.8, and actually as we're recording this update, you are seeing the price of Kaspa sitting in the 61.8. Extensive amount of resistance around this range. You can pretty much see it kind of dates back to the early the all-time high that we set for ourselves this year, and obviously extensive amount of resistance pretty much that we made during late this year as well. I'm sorry, mid this year. And you can see this for yourself. You can't make this up. The price is having a little bit of a battle between these resistances, but pretty much the target that I have for Kaspa in the immediate short term, if Bitcoin stays stable, is there's 17.3 cents to get back into the the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level. And if you want to put this move into perspective, that's a move of about 5% from the current price levels. And now obviously, if people are going to come out and say, Crypto ZX, what if this number falls lower for the dominance? If the number for the dominance falls lower and Bitcoin stays stable, so Bitcoin doesn't even need to have an explosive move, in my opinion. Obviously, if Bitcoin price stays stable around this level, volatility decreases. We've seen really high volatility recently. If that decreases and dominance actually shifts lower, I do believe Kaspa could really shock a lot of people and even start heading towards that 19 cents mark. Yes, guys, I know that might come as a surprise, but what if I told you, that's a move of only about 15.8%. If dominance does go lower, like I said, and we do see, lower volatility for the price of Bitcoin, I do believe Kaspa will be at the forefront once again. We've seen this in the past several different times, and I think we will see Kaspa replicating that again. And it's really impressive, despite market going through some massive bloodbath, you are still seeing the price of Kaspa in this upward trajectory, whether you're looking at it on the daily time frame, hourly time frame, or even the weekly time frame. You're still seeing this upward trend really in play. I personally think, and I've said this to you guys before in some of my updates, if it wasn't for Bitcoin's drop down to $49,000, I do believe we could have even seen a 25 cents Kaspa. I personally do believe that could have been a possibility, but this is why you don't write off Bitcoin. This is why we pay attention to Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. And of course, some of the external news are not in our control, and that's the risk factor that a lot of people need to accept. If you think that is not something that you can be able to handle, then I think crypto is not for you. I'm going to be straight up for you. You guys know we keep it 100% on this channel. Nothing to unreal. I don't talk about unrealistic stuff. We keep it 100% real with you, and I try to help, because if people come with unrealistic expectations, I just want to get that clear, because that's just not the reality. Because if it was, guys, let's face it, everyone would be doing it and everyone would be extremely successful, which is just not how the world works. But so far so good. We're in the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. Like I said, the target is around the 17.3 cents. If Bitcoin stay stable, if it goes up, great, and if dominance goes lower, you want to see the dominance actually starting to pull down a little bit for altcoins specifically only talking about altcoins. But that is it for today's update. I want to know from you guys what excites you the most. Of course, as you guys know, I'm very excited about KRC20 and having that decentralized platform launching for Kaspa. I cannot wait for that. That's something I'm very excited about, to be quite frank with you. But I want to know from you guys in the comments what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.